Hi, this is Declan Massey, and today for you I have an actual safe. This is a Pen and Gear mechanical digital safe. So this is a backup keyhole, which can be covered by a little panel that I have put in this bag right here. I'll get it out for you. So this would normally go over the lock like this, but it would be popped in there. And you would use your fingernail or a flathead screwdriver to get it out. And then you have an electronic keypad. So, once you can enter a code. So that will click and beep, and that will open the safe. And the bolts will retract when you turn this little thingamabobby right here. So, see the bolts. Safe is now locked. Lock it in. So we're not going to be doing anything with the mechanical lock, because if we tried to try every possible combination, which really wouldn't take that long because the combo is only 4 digits, there's only 10,000 possible combinations. There's an alarm, so if you enter it 6 times and enter the wrong combination 6 times, the safe will lock down for 5 minutes, and you will not be able to use your combination to get in the safe, but you will be able to use the key. So we're going, as you might have guessed, we're going to use the mechanical key to open up this safe. So what you do when you have the key is you insert it into the lock, turn it counterclockwise, hold it there, and turn this and turn that little dial clockwise, and then the safe is open, locked. So we're going to be picking this, as I told you. So I'm going to show you the picks that I'm going to use.
What are you doing?
So I've noticed that these, since this safe is new, I got it actually a few days ago. This safe is pretty new. So the pins are very oiled, and they can go down pretty good. So I'm going to use this pick that is a little deeper than my favorite pick. So we're just gonna, so this lock, I've seen that that if I put this pick all the way in the back and then put the tension wrench in, that works a little bit better. Oh, whoops, I just turned that little thing on. That was just the timeout alarm. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to just jiggle this pick on each pin. So back there, I think this is a 4-pin lock, or 4-pin or a 3-pin. But basically what you do is you just move this up and down. Now I'll try to get you in on the side so you can see what happens when I pick it. Okay. So what you basically do is like a wafer jiggling method. So basically I'm just moving this pick throughout the lock and putting different amounts of tension on it. And eventually this thing will open. So as you just saw, this opens right up. So remember, that's just the timeout alarm because I turned the screen on. So I had to hold this in the position. So hold it, turn the dial. The safe is now open. So this is not the safest safe, but if you hid the safe, it comes with a cable to cable it down to any table or anything, and then it also comes with screws, and I'll tell you why in a second. So this cable, so you would put this little part here through this hole in the side of the safe, and then there is this little thing right here that you would put on the inside of the safe to secure the cable. on the inside. There's also a hole on the other side. So both of these holes would normally be closed by a little small plug that is right here. So this is a little plug that goes in. This is the little plug that goes into the side of the safe, and that is what makes sure that the safe water is not getting into the safe. If the cable is not being used. So if you just put this back in, it's kind of hard to open it or get the plug out from the outside. It's easier to open the safe and push it out from the inside. Okay, so about the screws. So the screws, there is actually holes. Let me take you to the back of the safe. There's 2 holes on the back of the safe. And there's 2 holes under the safe, but I can't lift the safe upside down because I have things in it. So it comes with 4 anchors because there's 2 holes on the bottom and 2 holes on the back. 4 long screws and 4 washers. So that would normally be used to secure the safe down, like if you wanted to put it into the wall, or you were deciding to put it on a shelf and you were just going to bolt it into the wall behind the shelf, or you're going to put it on a floor and you wanted to bolt it into the floor. But on the inside, I'm going to show you about password and stuff like that and how you would change it. So the safe is open. So what's really smart about the safe actually is they put a plug right here. That's where the password reset button is behind there. So that makes it almost impossible to reset the passcode if that plug is on. But if the plug is off and you don't have the safe bolted, it's a small possibility that a criminal could put a little hanger back through there and get things out of there, or change the passcode and get in. So you got 4 hangers right here, as you can see. Those are for actually keys or things that you just want to hang inside of the safe. Behind here is actually the locking mechanisms for the safe. You might be able to see a little bit of stuff back there, but it's all closed off. I might in another video be able to show you behind this, but for now I'm just going to show you about the safe. So that is actually one of the holes, one of the 2 holes that there are to bolting it to from the back of the safe. And under, I've got a little bit of styrofoam and a foam pad here for the bottom of the safe. But under there are 2 holes for bolting. And then I'll see if I can show you. I've got a bunch of stuff in the way. Hide a bunch of candy and gum in here. But back there, you might be able to see it. That's the plug for the little cable that you can put there. So again, I wouldn't recommend this safe for storing your money directly, but at least have some sort of secondary, like, box or something in there that holds the money. For me, inside of this safe, I do keep my money in the safe, but I keep it in the safe inside of this little wooden box, and that's a puzzle box. So you got to do a bunch of things to get it open. So that would give the criminal less time to work with. But that's pretty much about this safe. But as I told you, I wouldn't store this safe straight in the open if it's not bolted down or chained. Set a 4-digit password at minimum. With this safe, it has to be up to a 3 to 8-digit long password. I have a 4-digit password, not including the little hashtag that I have to press here to enter. enter it. But this panel, as I told you earlier, it would just go right here. And then if you wanted to get it off, you would just turn this a little bit and then stick your fingernail under here and just pull that right off. And then you could use that key. So that will be the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.